Good noon, superfans, and we are once again live here in Victoria Sports Complex in Quezon City for the continuation of the Pilipinas Super League Global Championship Challenge 2024. This is our third game in our day number 3, court number 2, between Philippines versus Team from Italy in our 2004 division. My name is Roy Sacote. Together with me is Coach Quito Limbo and Ashley Dacoco on the sidelines. And Coach Quito, again, this is the third game for today. We are already done with the first half between Philippines versus Canada in our 2008 division, 2004 New Zealand versus United Kingdom, and this time it's Philippines versus Italy. Pero let's talk about the tournament format dito sa ating Global Championship Challenge.
Yes, so for PSL Global Challenge Teams 2004 division, we have Philippines, USA, New Zealand, Canada, UK, and Italy. You have a single round robin to determine their placings. You'll have crossover semis 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3, and the winner will advance to the finals with a one-game matchup.
It's a winner-take-all. Yun talaga yung nakakailangan establish ng mga teams dito. And syempre, everyone's looking forward for this ball game. But before that, let's turn it over to our courtside reporter, Ashley Dacoco.
Rowie and Quito, nakasama ko ang Team Philippines from the regionals up into the nationals and now here in the PSL Global Challenge. And I believe the team has found its rhythm and now currently holds a 2-0 standing. Meanwhile, for Team Italy, they suffered a tough loss yesterday against Team United Kingdom. And Coach Elias Aguilar told me that exhaustion was the biggest factor in their defeat. That is why in this game, the team hopes that the rest they had will be enough to sustain them for our matchup today. Now, to start our ball game, I'm turning you over to our game announcer.
Fans, and welcome here at Victoria Sports Club, Quezon City. This is the 2024 Filipino Super League Global Championship Challenge, Road to Supremacy. For our third game, it's the battle between the born 2004 of your NTB Wolves Davao Philippines versus Philcom Italy Basketball Association. Introducing first your starting lineup for your NTB Wolves Davao Philippines. Starting off at guard number 15, John Rodolfa. Also playing guard number 5, Quintin Oy. Playing forward number 10, James Lulab. Also playing forward number 22, Keith Marquez. Playing center number 28, Peter Adabo. NTB Wolves head coach, Gigas Aniel. And now introducing your starting lineup for Philcom Italy Basketball Association. At guard number 14, Giro Mecha. Also playing guard number 4, Alessandro Vigna. Playing forward number 5, Kim Gonzalez. Also playing forward number 7, Raven De Castro. Playing center number 10, Carl Tria. Italy head coach, Elias Aguilar. Our game referees, crew chief.
And this is our starters of the ball game for Philippines. It's going to be Rodolfa, Uy, Adabo, Lulab, and Marquez. And for Italy, it's going to be Della Vigna, Mecha, Gonzalez, Tria, and Castro. This is our third game for day number 3 in court number 2 dito sa ating Pilipinas Super League Global Championship Challenge 2024. Once again, my name is Roy Sacote. Together with me is Coach Quito Limbo and the very beautiful courtside reporter Ashley Dacoco. So, Coach, again, Philippines are now 2-0 coming into this competition. Meanwhile, Philcom Italy Basketball are now 1-1.
Yes.
So far, Philippines still undefeated, and we want to see the Philippines have a 3-0 record, or will Italy give a first loss dito sa koponan ng Pilipinas?
Yes, and as you can see, very interesting matchup because for sure, Philippines wants to continue their winning streak, like while Italy wants to bounce back from a tough loss.
We've already covered this team before, yung Philippines, during our national finals. Now, as John Rodolfa was able to sink at the first bucket of this ball game. That kid right there, Rodolfa, is one of the star players dito para sa Team Philippines, representing Davao City.
Yes, that's correct. And not only the star player, but he was the MVP in the championship matchup in the national league.
Oh, finals natin dito sa PSL. And right now, Italy in their first game, they won against New Zealand, but they lost by a 15-point game
Yes.
against United Kingdom. Who
Ve-
won last game, huh?
Yeah, very tough loss for the part of Italy, shooting 36% that game against UK and committed 25 turnovers. That's too much
Yes.
in this big type of league. That
Yes.
25 turnovers is too much.
As first bucket for Italy goes to Kin Gonzalez. That kid in their first game, Kin Gonzalez scored 8 points and garnered 10 rebounds. But that game was a tough loss yesterday against UK.
Yes, it was a tough loss. As you can see, Adabo made that basket.
Oo, yan si Adamo, yan yung parang magic bunot
Yes.
ng Philippines in their previous game against Canada. Won by 24 points.
Correct,
Laki
correct.
ng panalo ng Pinas noon against Canada.
But going back with Italy a while ago, tough loss. But as you can see, they played 2 games in that day.
Yes.
That's why they felt exhausted in that second game.
Just imagine in one day. Look at that drive right there for James Lulab against 2 Italian defenders.
And that was a good read para dito kay Lulag.
Yes. And almost a steal there by the Philippines. It's 6-2 with 7 minutes and 44 seconds remaining. Too strong on that pass, but ball stays with Italy. As we take a look at this replay right here, look at this drive by James Lulab against 2 Italian players. That was a thing of beauty right there.
And as of the moment, Lulab is averaging 6 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists.
Oo. And yung previous game ni James Aaron Lulab, he scored 6 points, but garnered 8 rebounds, dished out 5 assists. However, he turned the ball over 5 times.
Yes.
That's a great shot naman dito on the other end for Giro Mecha.
And Giro Mecha is one of the key players for Italy, as he's averaging 10.5 points, 7.5 rebounds, and 2 assists.
Yes, and now 6-4 is the score. Ball goes to Italy. Pushing, nice pass inside to Carl Tria. Carl Tria in their previous game scored 5 points.
And that was through Mecha again. And maganda kay Mecha, he knows how to dribble the ball, and he has court awareness
For a tall guy,
for a tall guy.
Grabe. As Rodulfa, basket and 1. The hoop plus the foul. And this kid right here again, he is the reigning MVP in our national finals. As we take a look at this replay right here with the fake and with the drive plus a contact. I believe he got hit on the right arm there.
I like his demeanor all throughout the season, and however, in this global games, he's been struggling.
Yes, especially in their previous game.
Yes.
Actually, Rodulfa turned the ball over 3 times and not his usual performance rin, only scoring 8 points. However, ang nag-step up doon is si Captain Wood.
Captain Wood,
Carl
yeah.
Wood scored 15 points. As there was a foul. That's going to be a foul on John Rodulfa, and that's going to be his first personal foul. So that's just the first team foul here for the Philippines. With 6 minutes and 24 seconds remaining, they're up by 3 points. And what a great game dito. It's Italy versus the Philippines. Ito parang reminds me of the FIBA kung saan pumunta dito sila Boris Diaw, sila Tony Parker, di ba?
Yeah,
And
yes.
sila Terence Romy naman for Gilas Pilipinas. There's a 3-point miss right there for the Philippines.
And this is something new, especially for this group of players out here playing for their designated countries.
So, that was a smart move, however. Grabe, backcourt violation dito si Alessandro De La Viña. That was a smart move,
Yeah.
Nilapag niyo muna yung bola sa half court as we take a look at this. And then binalikan niya. And then kinuha niya. Our officials gave it a thumbs up. So go see. It's still live.
And it's a good presence of mind para dito kay number 4, De La Viña.
And these are born 2004 players. Mga
Yes.
20 under pa to. Pero those kinds of high IQ plays. As Rodulfa with a great pass. But a miss right there for Keith Marquez. Here comes Italy with the shot. Can't get it to fall for Giro Mecha. And the ball goes to the white shirts. So this is a very low-scoring ball game. 9-6 is the score, almost crossing the halfway mark here in the first. Zigzagging his way through for Jim's Lulab once again. And right now, a steal. And a right-handed layup couldn't get it to fall for Peter Adabo.
Lucky break there for Italy. Adabo didn't make that basket coming from a steal.
Yes, and here comes Italy with the fake. With a tough shot and able to sink that one in for Raven De Castro.
Raven De Castro is averaging 9 points, 5 rebounds in 34 minutes playing in the court.
And answering back for John Rodulfa. 13-8 is the score. 4 minutes and 35 seconds remaining. Philippines up by 5. And look at the double team there from the Philippines. That's it. Carl Tria with the shot and able to sink that one in from downtown.
And this time you can see the execution of Italy swinging the ball. And that was a good pass here para kay Gonzalez for an open teammate Tria.
Look at that move for James Lulab dancing with the defender right there.
That was a back-to-back basket para dito kay Lulag.
As short three-pointer there, airballs the shot for Raven De Castro. And some substitutions here, 3-man substitution for the Philippines.
Great start for both teams, as you can see, very fast pace. Nakikita natin for both teams, as you can see this attack by Lulag.
Look at this Lulab move right there. Oh my goodness, that was a thing of beauty.
And this is what you expect in the global games, because you can see they're the cream of the crop in this age group.
And this team right here, itong Philippines representing Davao City, they're the ones who beat an NCAA team during our national final.
Yes.
So
we covered them last
tayo
game.
nag-cover nun. And it just shows why they are the champions in the national finals and why they are the ones representing the Philippine flag dito sa ating PSL Global Championship Challenge.
Yes, 100%. And it's not about the talent also, but the system na binibigay ni Coach Javier dito sa team na to for Davao really amazed me.
And a block right there for Lulab. From offense to defense, etong si James Lulab for the Philippines, and gives it to Lulab with a lefty layup. Can't get it to fall, but offensive rebound, ball stays with the Philippines. Lulab once again. He's the one taking over here. Usually it's Carl Wood or si John Rodulfa.
Yes.
5 seconds on the shot clock here. John Rodulfa wide open from deep. Hits the back iron and miss. As Lulab gives it. Alexander. Another offensive rebound by the Philippines. And great denial.
Good defense there for Italy.
Yes. And 15-11 is the score. And can't get it to fall. Another miss for Italy. Rodulfa. Short once again. Both teams missing their shots in this run. Almost a backcourt there, but steal by the Philippines. And one play for Junel Balansag. Finally, a bucket here for the Philippines.
And that was a great aggressiveness para dito kay Desin, anticipating that pass to number 12, Balansag.
For that bucket plus the foul. And now he has an opportunity to make a three-point play here and try to increase the lead to 7 points. And yun na nga, no, Coach Quito, parang reminds me of Gilas Pilipinas. Naalala ko kasi yun yung kinrossover ni, parang na ankle break ni Terence Romeo si Boris Dio. Yung time na yun sa MOA Arena. Napanood ko yun sa bahay.
Yeah, I was there.
Ako sa bahay. Mahal ticket nun Pero dito sa PSL, this is free for those who want to watch us live. You can come and visit Victoria Sports Complex in Quezon City, near GMA lang As a backcourt violation. Once again, another turnover for Italy. And Italy, that's already their 4th turnover here in this ball game, while Philippines still hasn't committed any turnovers yet.
And that's been their, that's what we've been known of, for, especially for Team Philippines in Davao. As you can see that great pass for Balansag to Captain Wood.
Grabe, Carl Wood, that kid right there, the team captain of Team Philippines. He scored 15 points, garnered 3 rebounds for a small player.
Yes.
And he dished out 4 assists.
And not only that, when they play against America, he made that career high 28 points, 4 rebounds and 1 assist.
Grabe,
shooting
no?
66% in the field.
Grabe, career high kagad. Mga bata pa to, may mga career na kagad. No? So almost an N1 play once again. I like how James Lulab is playing in this ball game. He's too aggressive and he's able to convert those N1 plays for the Philippines against Italy.
100%, and you can see that's the reason why Philippines is ahead here by 8 points, because of the points scored by Lulab as he misses his first basket. But this has been one of their main guys, playing both ends of the court.
And now 1 minute and 23 seconds remaining here in the first. Philippines still up in this ball game. Again, they are the undefeated team here so far in our Born 2004 division with a 2-0 record. And again, just want to repeat, this team right here, itong Philippines representing Davao, during the national finals, they beat an NCAA team.
Yes.
And then doon si Amiel Asido. He was he's the current reigning NCAA MVP. Pero syempre, kaya maganda yung laban na yan. And speaking of maganda, mayroon tayong report from our courtside reporter, Ashley Dacoco. Ashley?
Joey and Quito, for Team Italy, Coach Elias Aguilar told me that mabigat yung laro ngayon para sa amin dahil we are up against the reigning national champions who is currently undefeated, and we had a tough loss pa yesterday against UK. That is why in this game, Coach Elias will rely on his 2004 players. And you know what, Joey and Quito, Coach Elias also mentioned to me that Team Italy is not a solid 2004 lineup. It's a mix of 2004, 2005, and 2009 players. Also, Jacob Verkel, one of their key players, will not be playing today dahil Jacob was advised to rest due to a muscle strain. That's it for Team Italy. Back to you, Rowie and Quito.
And those are one of the things that you need to balance. You know, again, missing one of the players pala dito for Italy. So it's a challenge for Coach Elias Aguilar for mixing and matching his players. A 3-point shot right there, this time for Carl Tria. So going back to what I mentioned, Coach Quito, again, this is not an easy team to beat etong Philippines ngayon.
Yes.
And Italy, some of them and most of the players came all the way para talaga from the land of the best pizza in the country.
Yes. And if they want to win, no, Carl Tria has to be the guy. But Captain Wood, once again, sizing up his man and attacking for that easy basket.
And that ends the first quarter with a 9-point lead in favor of the Philippines, representing 3 stars and a sun. So super fans, stay tuned us. We will be back after the break. Welcome back once again, super fans, to the continuation of PSL's Global Championship Challenge 2024 live here in Victoria Sports Complex in Quezon City. Once again, this is Philippines versus Italy in our third game for day number 3 in court number 2. Again, an undefeated team against a 1-1 team. Talking about Italy. As first bucket of the second quarter for Giro Mecha from downtown. And that trims lead kagad Cochito to 6 points.
Yes. In the first quarter, Philippines is shooting 47%. As you can see, that basket by number 11, Shem Bayate.
Yes.
And while they didn't commit, Philippines didn't commit a turnover during that first quarter, while Italy made 4.
Yes, and it just shows now how controlled yung play ngayon ng Philippines in this ball game. Again, in their previous game or in their first game against America, imagine, James Lulab committed 8 turnovers, Rodulfa committed 8 turnovers, Keith Marquez committed 5 turnovers, and so far here in the first, look at a drive by Captain Wood against 2 Italian defenders. Small guy with a big heart, etong si Captain Wood.
And you can see Philippines slowly chipping away. And that's because of their great defense na pinapakita nila all throughout the season of this PSL tournament.
And it just shows why they are the national champions dito sa PSL natin. And a substitution here as we take a look at this replay right here. Look at this drive by Captain Carl Wood. And that's not an easy shot. He was against Kin Gonzalez and Carl Tria, 2 big guys of Italy.
Very smart attack there. He didn't use his athleticism, but he controls his space and the spacing to shoot the ball. A very remarkable move.
And now a double-digit lead and an unforced turnover committed by Italy once again.
And those are sloppy turnovers. Last game against UK, they committed 25 turnovers. And those turnovers, you cannot commit that. It's a no-no para dito sa Italy if they want to win in this game.
And UK outrun Italy with 22 fast break points in their previous game. And here comes the Philippines naman. And good defense by Italy right there. But again, offensive rebound by the Philippines. Philippines are getting so many offensive rebounds in this ball game.
Yes, 100%. As of the moment, they have 13 turnovers already, and they're converting it.
And speaking of offensive rebound, cleaning the glass there for Junel Balansag. And look at the full court defense here executed by the Philippines. And another steal. But counter steal naman dito for Giro Mecha, and Carl Wood loses his shoe. And another turnover by Italy right there.
That was a lucky break. You can see Captain Wood loses his shoes in the middle of the play. And you have an open teammate there for Italy, and they didn't convert that. They didn't complete that pass.
And now 8 turnovers ng Italy here in this ballgame as a 3-point shot for John Benedict Young.
And defense wasn't ready there in the part of Italy. And as you can see, an open Young on the wing.
Meanwhile, on the other end, Raven De Castro trying to bulldoze his way through against 2 or 3 white jerseys that time. Just shows, no, grabe, nakakamiss sa Italy. Alam mo, masarap yung spaghetti dyan, pati pizza. Naalala ko nung ano.
And yung wine.
Oo, yung wine,
wine.
syempre.
Yeah.
Yung pumunta kami sa, Italianis. yung basis ko. As first miss right there for Raven De Castro.
And Raven De Castro is averaging 9 points, 5 rebounds.
And Raven De Castro in their previous game, he played for 30 minutes, only scored 4 points, 1 out of 4 from the field. However, he garnered 5 rebounds. But that was the game that they lost by 15 against UK. As look at that drive once again. The hoop plus the foul for Junel Balansag. This Philippine team right now, again, representing Davao City, just shows that these guys are really fearless inside the paint.
Yes, not only that, they're in they're in to win it all. They can sense it, they can feel it, and you can see in their body language that they can be one of the formidable teams in this season.
So far, in my opinion, they are the team to beat talaga dito sa
That's
ating Global Championship Challenge ng PSL. As they are still undefeated here, they are trying to look for their third win as another turnover committed by Italy.
And that was an unforced turnover for Italy, and that's the 9th turnover already.
17-point lead here by the Philippines. Wide open three, and it's good from downtown. John Cedric Taray left wide open from the right corner, and that increases the lead to 20 points. Again, late contest for Italy for that easy bucket for John Cedric Taray, and Superfans will have a quick break. We'll be back after these messages.
The tempo is looking good for Team Philippines at ang sabi ni Coach Jigger Sanyel, this is because lumalabas daw lahat kung ano ang ginagawa nila sa kanilang practices. Speaking of practices, rest isn't in Team Philippines vocabulary as they continue to train even on weekends. This dedication truly shows their passion and dedication for the game. Now what they need the most is to sustain their energy to survive possibly until the finals round. Back to you, Rowie and Kito.
And I like that what they say, what they actually just mentioned, that yung eye kaagad nila nasa finals kaagad, and it
Yes.
just shows a championship mentality for Davao. And of course, you want to make your money's worth. And again, this
Yes.
team came all the way from Davao City just to play dito sa ating national finals, and they won that game. They were the champions. That's why they are now the representatives dito sa ating Global Championship Challenge.
Yes, and then you can see the confidence and the toughness,
Oo.
no, that you see for this team. And it's not an easy team to beat because everyone knows their roles, everyone knows the system, and you're gonna really have a hard time to defeat this team if you are converting lots of turnovers.
And imagine, this is just a 1 week tournament, itong Global Championship Challenge. So, technically, bakbakan talaga.
Yes.
In Tagalog term, as there's a foul called. And what yung nasa report kanina ni Ashley, they said or she mentioned na even on the weekends, nagpa-practice pa itong Team Philippines.
No rest.
No rest talaga, no? Sulit na sulit yung plane ticket. Oo.
Yes.
Parang si Ashley, no? From Cagayan de Oro to Metro Manila. Pero eto, 20 points na lamang dito ng Pilipinas. Now, this is the perfect time for Philcom Italy to trim down the lead here in their free throws. However, a miss right there for Alessandro De La Viña kasi this is the moment where they can trim down the lead habang nakatigil ang oras.
Yes, that's correct. And Alessandro De La Viña is averaging 9 points, 5 rebounds, and 2.5 assists.
And that's a split charity here for Team Italy.
If you're Italy and you're committing turnovers, you really need to make sure that you need to make a stop. And how do you make that stop? And it's by sprinting down on defense and getting your man. And because of the past 2 possessions na ginawa nila, na nagkaroon sila ng turnovers, they're not running back on defense.
And another bucket here for the Philippines, increasing the lead to 21. And look at that defense right there for the Philippines, double teaming Carl Tria, but no wide open Italian player here. And again, look at that, 3 players contesting that shot against Italy. And that's gonna be a jump ball. Possession arrow is pointing towards the Philippines' favor, so ball possession
And you can see the defensive presence of all the players out there doing help side, strong side defense. And look at that defense swarming number 10.
Three
of-
white jerseys
of
around
Tria.
Carl Tria that time. And that's a dribbling violation committed by John Cedric Taray. Imagine mo, hindi na nga blitz tawag doon. Blitzes, pwede ba yun? Pwede, Google nga
players.
natin yung kung merong. Kasi ang dami na eh. Nag-blitz ka agad eh. Tatlo sila. Bay, wag nyo na i-google. Don't Google that, super fans. Joke lang yun. And look at that shot, but a miss right there on that reverse layup by Jiro Mecha. And here comes the Philippines once again. Captain Wood gives it, extra pass, and another pass to a wide open John Cedric Taray. Lucky break for Italy, he misses. And another turnover here for Italy. Ball goes to the Philippines once again. Yung bola papunta sa atin, no?
Ang ganda ng reaction mo doon,
Yun
partner.
nga, pinasahan ako kasi akala nila parang born 2004 ako eh. Pero born
Akala siguro nila taga-Italy
yun
ka.
nga eh, sorry
Oo.
Kasi I don't speak Tagalog. Kasi, ay hindi, Italy pala yun. US pala yun sinasabi. Pero again, back-to-back turnovers talaga dito for Italy here in this ball game. Meanwhile, for the Philippines, if I'm not mistaken, they only turned the ball over 2 times so
Yes.
far. And though I'm pretty much sure Coach Javier of Team Philippines, this is one of the things that they improved here in this ball game.
And unfortunately, there's a man down here for Italy, number 14.
That's Jiro Mecha. Again, one of the key players of Team Italy is limping right now, going back to the bench. And that's very crucial as we take a look at this replay right here. As he falls. Oh! May konting snap sa left foot that nito ni Jiro Mecha. As, you know, may slip. And hopefully he comes back pa here in this ball game kasi Jiro Mecha, again, he's one of the key players here for Coach Elias Aguilar. And that's one of the
Key players.
things that we prioritize here in PSL
Yes.
are the safety of our players. And hopefully comes back. Pero eto, with 3 minutes and 19 seconds remaining, look at that pass inside. Look at the passing of the Philippines now.
Yes.
Always looking for a much wide open opportunities here.
And it's because of their aggressiveness. They attack and then they swing it back. So the defense, nahihirapan silang mag-recover because of that.
And look at that pass from John Amrod Rodulfa, stealing the ball and stealing the show with a no-look pass over his head. That's why Italy calls a timeout. We'll be back, super fans, after the break. Welcome back, super fans. That time at break was brought to you by WL Foods, one of the biggest snack food manufacturers in the Philippines, serving world-class snacks to the Filipino and overseas market since 1986. Kaya nakakagutom na Coach Quito, no? As that's a 3-point shot naman, kagad off the timeout for Carl Christian Tria. And what a better way to spend your Wednesday lunch by
Yes.
watching the PSL, ah?
Yes. And with this type of performance, especially for Philippines, Davao, you can really see the talent. May talent in Davao, partner.
Yes, and that's one of the things that I liked about here, yung sa PSL National Finals and sa Global Championship Challenge natin. Sa National Finals pa lang, we are finding the hidden gem players from all around the country here in the Philippines naman.
Yes.
And we've seen a lot of players excel talaga. Nakita natin, John Rodulfa, that
Yes.
was my first time covering that kid in my lifetime, and he's doing a pretty great job. And right now, dito naman sa Global Championship Challenge natin, this is international naman na, no? Again, we started from the Philippines in our national finals, and now meron na tayo dito sa Global Championship Challenge natin, where in 7 countries from all around the globe competing head-to-head dito sa Philippines, no, to establish dominance sa ating Global Championship Challenge. I'm very excited kung ano yung next plans ng PSL. Meron na ba tayong PSL interplanetary, ano?
Oh, but that was a great pass by Rodolfa. Just a lucky break for Italy. They didn't make the basket.
Yun ang inabang ko. Ano kaya next natin dito sa Global Championship Challenge natin, no?
Yes.
Tapos na tayo sa Global. And next ba, interplanetary? Meron pa magre-represent. Pero kidding aside lang, super fans. Still, a 24-point lead here by the Philippines. And this is just the first half pa, Coach Quito. We are not yet done here in the second quarter.
I agree on that. And it's because of the defense binibigay nitong Davao.
And an offensive foul was called there for JC Flores. And Coach Javier of Team Philippines was not happy with that call. As we take a look at this replay right here on why he was called for an offensive foul after that fake. Oh, may konting shove pa sa right arm ni JC Flores.
If you take out that shove, baka they'll be called a foul pa on their side, favor on their side.
Pero good eyes by the officials that time. They had a better angle. And now, again, look at how Philippines constructed their defense. Once na makababa na yung bola sa half court, automatic double teaming na kagad ginagawa na sa ball handler ng Italy.
And that was a quick reaction, especially in the part of number 7, Flores, trying to meet or trap the opponent for a double team.
And this is going to be 2 free throws now for David Emmanuel Estacio. In their previous game against UK, he played for 8 minutes. Shot 0 for 2 that time, but he garnered 2 rebounds and dished out 2 assists. Let's see if how he will step up here in this ballgame against the Philippines.
And these are the players that need to step up because wala si Jacob and Macha.
And Coach Javier of Team Philippines wants to talk it over, so we'll have a timeout break. Superfans, stay tuned as we will be back after this. Welcome back, Superfans, as we take a look at the PSL's very own commissioner, a legend himself in the basketball industry, the trigger man himself, Alan Caidic, is present dito sa 6th floor court number 2, Coach Quito. Sabi niya kasi siguro, uy, si Rowie at Quito magko-cover, so dito ako sa court number 2, ha? Pero it just shows, no, again, we have 2 simultaneous games now in our court number 1, in our 8th floor dito sa Victoria Sports Tower. And this is court number 2 sa 6th floor naman. And simultaneous yun. That's why our super fans, we highly encourage you to follow our Facebook page, like and subscribe to our Facebook page, and subscribe to our YouTube channel para at least updated kayo. We have a lot of basketball action in store for our super fans. Ha?
Yes, going back in this game, Italy committed another turnover. That's their 14th turnover already.
Grabe. And again, another turnover with a steal from JC Taray, and Captain Wood with the lefty layup.
And that combo guard, Rodolfa and Wood, has been a problem all throughout this league.
And the ball stays with Italy with 13 seconds or 12 seconds remaining here in the first half. 50-23 is the score. Italy has an opportunity to close the half with a shot. 7 seconds. 5 seconds remaining. A three-point shot short for Aris Alcaide. And that is the end of the first half between Philippines versus Italy in our Born 2004 division. 50-23 is the score, Coach Quito. So Superfans will have a quick halftime break. We'll be back after these messages. Welcome back, super fans. That is our first half score. 50-23, a 27-point lead by the undefeated Philippines against 1-1 Philcom Italy. So far, Coach Quito, at the start of the ball game in our third game between Philippines and Italy, never pa lumangang yung Italy dito sa game na to.
100%, and it's because of the tough defense na pinapakita dito ng Philippines.
Wait.
And as you can see here, as apart from Philippines being efficient in the field goals, Philippines forced Italy to commit 15 turnovers and converted 20 points.
And at the same time, points in the paint 36 and bench points. Imagine only one bench point for Italy, and that is David Estacio from a free throw line. Meanwhile, the Philippines bench is really deep, doing everything right now. Only 3 players hasn't scored yet here in this ball game. That's Cyron Ambuat, Marquez, and etong si Quentin Uy.
Yes.
And it just shows that all of the players in the Philippines are scoring here in this ball game against Italy. Why? They have the luxury as they are up by 27 points here.
And not only that, looks like their bench is deep. As you can see, Rodolfo converting that 3-point shot.
Yes, and let's see if what Coach Elias Aguilar has talked over against Team Italy to bounce back here in this ball game. Again, we still have 19 minutes and 17 seconds here in this ball game. So let's see kung ano ang game plan dito ni Coach Elias of Team Italy as rattles in and out for the Philippines. But again, another offensive or another rebound here by the Philippines. And a turnover. And imagine, during the first half, Coach Quito, the Philippines forced Italy to turn the ball over 15 times. And out of those 15 turnovers, Philippines scored 20 points.
And that's what I've been telling a while ago during the first half, that Italy has to make a stop every time you commit turnovers. And it's okay to commit an error in the game. It's just that you need to put an effort and make a stop by playing good defense so that the opponent cannot convert any baskets.
And that's part of the game, no? That's why that's in the stat sheet, yung turnovers. That's inevitable. Mangyayari at mangyayari ang turnover. But as a team, what you want to do is to lessen those turnovers and make better decisions.
Yes, meaning lesser mistakes. Try to make lesser mistakes.
And now a 30-point lead here by the Philippines. This is the largest lead of the ball game so far. As a mess right there for Keen Gonzalez as Rodolfo passes it. Thought about it that time. Almost loses it, but that's going to be an offensive foul on Quentin Uy. Or Quent Uy. That's his first personal foul here in this ball game. Again, he's one of the players that hasn't scored yet here in this ball game. Tatlo na lang yung players na hindi nakaka-score dito for Philippines.
Imagine, in the first half, tatlo lang ang hindi pa nakaka-score in the Philippines. It seems to see that this team is really deep.
Yes, the lineup is deep, but at the same time, everyone can really contribute offensively and defensively. Let's look at that. Stealing the ball and stealing the show once again for the Philippines. And that was a 3-on-1 breakup, parang 3 stars and a sun.
Yes, and that was a no-look pass para dito kay number 10, Lulab.
And Lulab also showing his passing skills here again. During the first quarter, pinakitaan niya tayo ng mga driving skills niya, no?
Yes.
Parang non-pro lang.
Ngayon, pinapakitaan niya tayo ng passing. As you can see, that 3-point shot
from Jiro Mecha. Again, we are glad that he's okay kasi during the second quarter, he was limping going back.
Oh, what a pass there by Rodolfo.
Basket and one for Christian Soliano. And Christian Soliano did not play during the first half. As we take a look at this replay, look at that pass from Rodolfo. Credit that dime. Plus the foul for Christian Soliano. That's the first bucket here for Soliano and converts the 3-point opportunity.
And that's one of the advantages in the part of the Philippines. The star or leaders or their captains are very unselfish. And that's why you can see last game against Canada, they made 26 assists. And that's the reason why their field goal percentage is high, is because they can find those open guy.
And at the same time, they dominated that paint. They shot 52% inside the paint. And
Yes.
speaking of shot, that's another 3-point shot from Jiro Mecha. And he's heating up right now.
And that's a second 3 para dito kay Mecha.
And now Jiro rather. Jiro gives it another 3-point shot. And another 3-pointer for Italy.
And finally, Italy is making those 3-point baskets. Let's see if they can make a stop.
Oh, another no-look pass. And right now, I can see the defense talaga, yung mga adjustments na ginawa dito ng Italy. No wide open shots. And a miss right there for the Philippines. Good defense by the blue jerseys. 5 minutes and 40 seconds remaining as John Rodulfa will be called for a foul. That's his second personal foul here in this ball game. Again, John Rodulfa, he was the
MVP.
reigning finals MVP sa nating
Yes.
national finals. And right now, Jiro Mecha dancing with Soliano and almost an end one play, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
And because of his 2 straight back-to-back threes, he got that confidence to work and size up his man and try to make a basket for his team.
And now a substitution here as head coach Javier of Team Philippines. Papahinga niya muna dito si John Rodulfa as Junel Balansag will check in. Junel Balansag during the first half, he was 3 for 3. So hasn't missed yet here in this ball game. 58-33 is the score now in favor of the white shirts. Again, here in this ball game, Italy hasn't taken the lead yet. As a 3-point shot, step back 3 finally for Quent Uy. That's the first shot.
Yes.
Made bucket for Uy sa dalawa na lang. Coach Quito ang hindi pa nakaka-score dito for the Philippines. That's
So,
Marquez
who
and
were
si
we
Ambuat.
anticipating that
Si Marquez and si Ambuat na lang,
Yes.
hindi pa nakaka-score dito sa Philippines.
when are we expecting them to play?
Nasa checklist ata ni Coach yun, no? Na make everyone score. Yun yung nakalagay sa checklist ni Coach Javier. Pero before that, let's turn it over to Ashley Dacoco for our third quarter report. Ashley?
Rowan Quito for Team Philippines coach Jigger Sanyal wants to start the second half with the coach saying mind over matter. The team's performance in the first half was somewhat affected by the referee's calls, and Coach Jigger emphasized that this shouldn't be a reason for us to change our energy and performance in the second half. Also, he wants to maximize his big men as there are significant gaps in the paint for Team Italy. Also, Rowan Quito, as you can notice, Carlo Estomo's left wrist is wrapped in a bandage due to an injury he sustained during the national finals. Nevertheless, Carlo continues to perform and is giving his 100% energy para sa Pilipinas. Back to you, Rowan Quito.
And those are the things that we need to watch out for. Again, right now, the Italy, during the first half, or after the first half rather, they made some adjustments shooting their 3-point shots. However, right now, nagkaka-trading baskets ngayon ang Italy and Philippines. That's where we are still looking at a 30-point lead favoring the Philippines.
And that's something you can't afford in the part of Italy because you are really down here by 30 points. And if you can't make stop, it's really hard to come back in this game.
Yes, mas lalo na patagal ng patagal yung laro, mas nagiging slim yung chance ng
Yes.
Italy
Yes.
to bounce back here in this ball game as Alessandro De La Viña sinks in the first freebie. And speaking of patagal ng patagal, ito okay lang tumagal to. Hindi naman tumatagal yung oras kapag nag-free throw ka, di ba?
Yes.
So this is the perfect opportunity for Italy to trim down the lead.
And not only that, no, Rodulfa and Captain Wood are not in the game. Most of the starting fives are not in the game, so this is really a good opportunity for Italy to make a run.
Yes, but again, we cannot disregard etong si James Lulab, no?
Yes,
For
of course.
the Philippines, who is doing a phenomenal job right now here in this ball game. As what a drive! However, that will not count. That's going to be a traveling violation. Actually, parang hindi na nga travel eh. Parang that's not a travel anymore. That's an expedition. Diba? Go.
So this is a good opportunity again for Italy to make a basket. They made a stop already, and let's see who will be their guy to go to. Who will be their go-to guy rather?
Especially during the first half, only the starting five of Italy scored a bucket. Only
Yes.
one player came off the bench na nakascore.
Yes.
And that's David Estacio. And sa free throw pa yun. So no field goals from the bench players dito ng Italy. Look at that drive from James Lulab again. Fearless drive all the way to the rim and no contest for Italy that time.
Yes.
However, on the other end, great stop here by the Philippines as Lulab loses the ball. 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. 30-point lead once again here for the Philippines. And once again, Coach Quito, 7 teams here dito sa ating Global Championship Challenges going head-to-head. We have Canada, we have New Zealand, we have Thailand,
Yes.
UK, USA, Philippines, and Italy.
Yes.
What more could you ask for? No, these are the future of Philippine basketball scene that we are watching right now dito sa Pilipinas Super League.
Yes, 100%. And the fact that you mentioned that there are 6 teams in this bracket, they cannot afford to lose in this game. Like, every game matters for them.
And we have 3 divisions. We have Born 2004, which is this one.
Yes.
Born 2006 and 2008.
Yes.
Yung mga kaidaran ko sa Born 2008, nainggit nga ako. Buti pa sila nakakalaro, di ba? Bakit? Bakit? Tama, grabe tingin yun sa akin ni Ashley.
Mukha ka lang born 2008.
Yun nga. Marami nga nagsabi. Pero 2009 talaga. I just want to let our super fans know. Pero 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining as that's going to be shot clock violation. Poor awareness for Philippines that time. However, they have a luxury
Yes.
for those kinds of turnovers with this kind of big of a lead.
Yes, that's correct. And I can't see the adjustment offensively para dito sa Italy, as I noticed they just play one-on-one in the offense. And I cannot blame them also because Philippines is forcing them to play one-on-one.
With less than 2 minutes remaining here in this ball game, Italy needs a miracle here for a comeback. And that's going to be 2 free throws for Johan Villacarlos. Johan Villacarlos in their previous game against UK, that was yesterday. He played for 8 minutes and 37 seconds, but he hasn't scored that time or even took a shot. As he'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws as a well-deserved rest for Giro Mecha.
As you can see, Italy is currently at the number 4 of the standing with a 1-1 record.
Meanwhile, Canada and New Zealand still looking for their first win here.
Correct.
And speaking of Canada, sila yung next game after this one. They will
Yes.
be matching up against North America, still in our 2004 division.
Yes.
As there's a late whistle. That's a strong drive for Christian J. Soliano. So, oh, I thought that was a foul. As we take a look at this replay, but our officials were saying that that was just an out-of-bounds play. So 14 on the shot clock here. These are the bench players ngayon ng Pilipinas.
Yes, yes. Although they committed to turnover there, but you see the execution, you see the 3-man action na pinapakita ng Philippines here in this possession.
And for Italy, they really need to abuse this lineup by the Philippines. Again, these are not the starters of the Philippines. Even Carl Wood is not here right now playing on the floor. So kailangan abusuin kagad ng Italy habang nagpapahinga yung mga star players ng Philippines. But again, it doesn't mean nagpapahinga yung first time or star players, hindi na nagko-contribute yung ibang players.
Yes,
We
that's
saw
correct.
during the first half, bench points pa lang ng Filipinas, 35 bench points, no?
Yes, that's correct. However, the players of the roster of the Philippines are very deep, as you can see that basket
By Chris CJ
by CJ Soriano.
from Alexander Decine.
And that was from a cut.
Oh.
And like what I've said, defense of Italy has to step up here. They need to move because it seems like they're a little bit late in terms of recovering.
And this is the beauty if you are playing within a system, no? Everyone, parang meron kang next man mentality.
Yes,
wherein
yes.
pag isasub yung isang starters mo, parang hindi na palitan kasi you have a
Yes.
system in place eh. It just shows why they are the ones representing Team Philippines here at Davao City. And 10 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Janelle has the ball. Janelle kicks it over. That's a wide open three for CJ Taray as he misses that time. Same ball possession, so Philippines will try to end the quarter with a buzzer beater, but couldn't get it to fall. So at the end of the third quarter, our score 69 to 36 in favor of the Philippines. But super fans, we still have one more quarter remaining. Stay tuned as we will be back after this. One more quarter remaining. The Philippines are in the driver's seat right now as they are up by a huge margin against Italy. Meanwhile, Italy needs a miracle here for a great comeback. The Philippines are on a roll and they are looking for their third straight win here in
Yes.
our Global Championship Challenge, Coach Quito. And for Italy naman, they won their first game against New Zealand. They
Yes.
lost their previous game against UK with a 15-point loss. This time naman, this might be the second consecutive loss dito ng Italy.
Yes. And like what I've said, every game counts.
Yes.
And if Italy wins here, they might be on the bottom half of the standing.
Yes. Especially this is only a single round robin
Yes.
and competition. So bakbakan talaga tayo. This is just 1 week, no?
Yes.
Itong Global Championship Challenge natin.
And then the top 4 teams will be the ones who will advance in the semifinals. So you really need to make sure that you have a great start here in this early stages of this tournament.
As a miss right there for Italy. And for the Philippines naman, they're trying to establish that we are the team to beat talaga
Yes.
dito sa competition natin. Again, they are the champions in the national finals. And then right now, they are on a roll na maging 3-0
course.
dito in this competition. And that says a lot, no?
And didn't lose since the start of since they won their championship in the
Oo.
Nationals.
And imagine mo, ang tinalo nila in their first game sa Araneta Coliseum was North America in our opening day ng Global Championship Challenge natin.
So parang they won 4 straight technically because they won in the championship, in the Nationals. Tapos nanalo sila dun sa opening. And then looks like they're gonna get this win.
And ang gusto ko lang itanong dito sa Philippines, again, they're representing Davao. if yung bumili ba sila ng ticket, round trip ba or one way lang yung ticket nila? Gusto ko malaman yun. Eh. Feeling ko alam ni Ashley yung sagot. Pero yan, makakarinig tayo ng report kung ano yung plane ticket later ng Davao coming in. Eh. Kung one-way ticket yon, it just shows talaga that their eyes are on the prize talaga,
correct.
which is not just the National Finals Championship. We also want to be the champions in the Global Championship Challenge.
Yes.
And ang mahal mag-rebook ng ticket. Been there, done that. Pero mas malayo, etong Italy talaga.
Yes, of course.
Sure ako round trip ticket to, karamihan dito. And there are some parents, again, na mga sumama pa sa mga players. Again, the families are here, which is really good. We are seeing
the grandparents.
Yes.
Diba? So you can see talaga the support coming off their families here. Maraming salamat sa kanilang suporta.
And hindi lang yan. Syempre sa mga super fans natin watching on Facebook and on YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube and like and share our Facebook page for more updates. As again, the Philippines still up here by 29 points.
And you can see the Philippines not really giving an inch in the against Italy, even though they're really up by a huge margin here. It goes to show that they really respect every team that they really face.
Yes, there are some teams kasi na pag malaki na yung lamang parang tinatamad na, dumipensa, di ba? Pero again, it just shows respect if you're gonna go all out from the start of the buzzer, even though malaki na ang lamang mo, you're gonna give it your all up until the last second. This is the perfect time for the bench players to step up and ipakita sa coach mo na, Coach, I need more playing time.
Yes.
Diba?
And that's what Desin showed a while ago, coming off a screen and attacking the basket there. And that was a great move.
71-40 is the score. 31-point lead here by the Philippines. Italy missing their outside shots. So 6 minutes remaining. Again, sa mga super fans natin, this is just the third game for our day number 3 in court number 2. After this one, will be a battle again in our Born 2004 division. It's going to be North America versus Team Canada. Again, North America basketball are 1-1. Meanwhile, God is good and great Canada are still looking for their first win as they are 0-2 in this competition. And we, kanina nung nasa elevator tayo, may nakausap tayo taga Team Canada.
Yeah,
right? Imagine a parent, di ba?
Yeah, coming over. How does it feel to be back?
Iba yung nasa isip ko, yung plane ticket. Ang mahal nun eh. Pero, again, it just shows the passion of these parents na supporting their kid. Again, hindi magiging ganito kagaling yung mga players dito representing their own countries dito sa ating Global Championship Challenge natin. Kung wala yung mga supportive parents, right?
Yes. Not only that, they have a chance to go back to their motherland and spend time with their relatives again.
Yes. Kasi one of the requirements is you need to have a Filipino lineage talaga or Philippine passport to play dito sa ating Global Championship Challenge natin. With 5 minutes and 5 seconds remaining, again, still, it's like these two teams are trading buckets right now here in the fourth quarter. But that kind of play is not favoring Italy right now.
Yes. And practically each and every quarter, Philippines are winning in terms of their point margin.
And so far, here in this ball game, Italy is shooting 28% from the field. That's very low for a team.
And that's because of the defense of the Philippines. When you take a look at the matchups of the Philippines, they really let their opponents shoot below 30% or more.
Actually, good point yan, Coach, dito kasi during the first game of the Philippines, they forced or limited USA to shoot only 30% from the field. The game after that, which was yesterday, they limited Canada to 28%. And right now, they are limiting Italy to shoot 28% from the field. And that says a lot. Credit the defense and credit Coach Javier sa depensa talaga nila. Na kanina during the first quarter, nakakita tayo ng blitz kind of defense sa half court,
Yes, that's correct. And you can see they're their defensive mentality as a team. They do not let their opponent really outmatch them in terms of defense. Talagang pinapahirapan na lang mag-shoot yung opponent nila.
And what I love about this global championship challenge natin is nakikita natin yung different playing styles from all around the globe. Nakita natin ngayon yung Davao, how they play the game. Again,
Yes.
they beat an NCAA team and that says a lot in their
Yes.
portfolio. Yun nga, napag-usapan natin to Coach Kito last week wherein we covered the game last time etong Davao. There are some parents na nagtanong na, yan ba si Amiel Asido?
Yes, yes.
Yung
yun.
NCAA
Yes.
reigning MVP. Tinanong nila yon tayo. Pero before that, let's turn it over muna to our courtside reporter, Ashley Dacoco, for her fourth quarter report. Ashley?
Rowan, Quito, as I have said earlier, exhaustion is the biggest factor for Team Italy's performance right now. Maraming players na daw ang may injuries. And also during the huddle, Coach Elias Aguilar reminded his players to play with pride. Dala-dala natin ang ngalan ng Team Italy at ipakita naman natin sa kanila kung bakit tayo nandito at hindi na lang basta-basta magpapatalo. Also, to answer your question, Rowan, Quito, I have asked Team Philippines about their ticket and pinarebook daw nila ang ticket pa uwi doon sa Davao City. Anyway, that's it for the last quarter report. Back to you, Rowie and Quito.
And the
Ayun.
pressure is on for Italy. Again, I like yung mentality ni Coach Elias Xavier coming into this tournament. Again, you are representing the country in front of your jersey.
Yes.
And not just a basketball club team, but you're representing a country.
Yes, yes.
So, nandun yung pressure. And these are born 2004 players. Mga bata pa tong mga to. And the pressure is there already.
Yes.
Diba? And right now, ang pressure rin doon for Philippines naman, yung pag-rebook ng plane ticket, feeling ko mahal yung rebooking eh. Doon ako na pressure mismo eh.
Pero you mentioned about pressure. When you come to think of it, it's a good opportunity for these boys in Italy to take advantage of this pressure because this is just practically one season for them, and it's a good learning experience para sa kanila.
And I spoke with one of the most well-known point guards before. Most well-known point guards here in the Philippines. He mentioned if you're a basketball player, the pressure is going to be there always.
All the time, yes.
All the time, the pressure is going to be there if you want to be a successful basketball player. For these kids right here, to have an experience to represent a country, that says a lot. That's a great experience here. And I'm talking about Coach Willie Miller.
Yun. Yeah, the legend.
The legend himself, the thriller, no? Michael Jackson. Ay, Willie Miller pala. Pero ito, 74-47 is the score. Baliktaran ng scoring dito ng dalawang kupunan natin. But the Philippines, again, they are on track to get their third straight win here in our Global Championship Challenge here in PSL.
You can see that they really are making a statement all throughout these teams, especially in the nationals and the globals rather, that they are really in for to win the championship.
Yes. And after this one will be North America versus Canada. So magandang laban yun ha. Parang yung recent scrimmage lang ng USA versus Canada, no?
Yes.
For preparing for the Olympics. I'm very excited sa Olympics pala, by the way. Even though hindi tayo qualified. Okay lang yan. Meron tayong PSL para manood rin ng iba't ibang bansa na may Philippine team, di ba?
Yes, yes. Kailan ba magsa-start ulit yung Olympics? It's gonna be on August, I think.
Yes, we need to double check on that one. Pero so far, 74-47 is the score. Again, Italy, this is a learning experience here for Italy. Again, they will be now 1-2 after this ball game. They won their first game, but now they lost their previous game, which was yesterday. And this is their third game. Trailing by a huge margin. And yun ang maganda sa basketball. It's either you win or you learn. Eh. So I'm
Yes.
pretty much sure Coach Elias Xavier will go back to the drawing board and see what are the things that they need to adjust for their next game.
Yes,
dito
I
sa ating
agree.
Global Championship Challenge. And for the Philippines, it's pretty much safe to say that they are doing everything right now defensively talaga. It's all about the defense for the Philippines. Eh.
I agree, and I can't wait for them to match up against UK, as both teams are undefeated in this tournament.
So less than 1 minute remaining here. 74-47. So Coach Quito, what a great win here for the Philippines. Again, 3-0 na sila after this one. Italy will be 1-2, and yung next game natin will be a battle between a 1-1 team trying to get their second win, and the other wants to get their first dub in this tournament.
Yeah, what a coaching display also in the part of Philippines, for letting the players be patient and run with the system and playing good, tough defense, individual defense. And it's such an honor to watch these players perform at this level.
And that is the end of this ball game. The Philippines are still undefeated with a 3-0 record after this game. Meanwhile, Italy will have their second loss, having a 1-2 record here in this tournament for our Born 2004 division. And again, Philippines right now establishing dominance from the national finals up until right now here in our Filipino Super League Global Championship Challenge. That is our final score, super fans, 76-49. What a great display of effort,
Yes.
defensively and offensively, from the Philippines.
And Philippines shooting 47% in the field. They let Italy commit 23 turnovers, and that guy is our player of the game.
John Rodulfa with 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. And this is not his average numbers. Ang mambaba pa to sa
Yes.
usual performance talaga from the reigning National Finals MVP in John Rodulfa. So yun ang, again,
Yes.
mababa pa yun, pero he's still the best player of the game because there are some numbers na hindi pa natin natatap. Pero
Oo,
before that,
correct.
let's turn it over to our courtside reporter, Ashley Dacoco, for our best player of the game interview. Ashley?
Mga ka-super fans, Team Philippines got their third win today and continues to stay undefeated. And with that, here with me is our best player of the game, once again, John Rodolfo. John, congratulations on your third win today. John, nakasama ko kayo from the regionals up into the nationals and here in the PSL Global Challenge. Unsa ka kalipay nga you are bringing the Bisaya pride, and of course, you are representing the country here in the PSL Global Challenge.
So si Bisaya na lang ko, ano lang kaning lipay jud kay ko kay it's an honor na ma-represent ako akong country, akong pagka Bisaya. Proud kayo ko nga na player ko sa Davao, og ano lang siguro na ma-overwhelm lang ko magunahuna muna usay murag kanang dili na kay ko kadula og tarong kay tungod sa sa responsibility nga murag bugat na kayo. So lang siguro nagapasalamat lang gud ko nga na ako diri karon nga nakadula og naka-represent sa akong country.
Of course, exactly, John. Now, sa inyong kadaugan karon, unsa may feeling nimo nga sa inyong upcoming games, will this be an advantage for you and your team?
Siguro advantage ni kay tungod if number 1 mi makalaban na mo ang fourth place sa fourth rank. So murag kana pala murag advantage na kayo miyan na. Pero lang siguro, maningkamot lang dyan mo, mano na mo niya mong mga dula nga ihatag na mo mong best.
Lastly, John, kabalo ko daghan kayo nagtanaw mga Bisaya o mga taga Davao. So this is your time to greet and shout out everybody.
Muna-una, magpasalamat ko sa Ginoo kay nasuportahan mi niya, ginasuportahan jud mi niya og ila Boss Morris, Ma'am Bianca. Salamat po kayo sa ilang pag-sponsor sa mga parents po, si Tita Amy, Tita Kati, og sa akong pamilya diya nasa Davao, akong mamagpapa sa Toril, sila akong mga tita diya, tapos sa Agdaw akong mga tita tito pod. Sure ko karon nananaw og sa akong tita day nga nasa laing bansa, nag-birthday siya gapon, happy birthday ta. Og sa akong igagaw nga si Sean Pau, shout out na tika.
Alright, Thank you so much. That is once again John Rodolfo bringing the Bisaya pride here in the PSL Global Challenge. Back to you, Rowie and Kito.
Grabe, Coach Kito, ang dami ko naintindihan doon. Pero alam kong very excited yung mga super fans natin. Great win for the Philippines as they are now 3-0 in this tournament. Pero stay tuned lang, super fans, kasi coming up is our next game for our Born 2004 division. It's gonna be North America versus Canada. Once again, my name is Rowie Sacoria. Together with me is Coach Kito Limbo and Ashley Dacoco on the sideline. And on behalf of the entire super fans and the man behind Pilipinas Super League and the direct mic, this is the PSL Global Championship Challenge 2024. We'll see you guys in our next game. Peace!